rebounding the basketball, Greg. Both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. The three from Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for White. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Morant outside. Bain with the screen on Holiday. Outside, Bain. Inside, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Brown against Williams. Screen by Porzingis. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Don't tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player. By number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis, he is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside Jackson, the three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Tatum. Good on the leaner. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Morant outside. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The pass to Tatum. Over Jackson. Tatum finds White. And that one, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Here's Morant. Bain looking around, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Holiday against Morant. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Morant. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick-and-roll action.
Back to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Outside Jackson, just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, it's Boston converting.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And a wide open look for Bain. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Over in the corner, White. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Morant against Holiday. Morant kicks to Adams. Outside Williams. Back to Adams. Misses in close. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
Oh, and so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Tatum passes to White. Outside Tatum, a leaner. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Tatum finds Holiday. Fires the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Holiday. Williams inside. Brown on him. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Right side, Tatum. Brown with a screen on Jackson. And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Feet away. And again, Boston with the triple. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Outside Jackson. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Outside Tatum to the inside. Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Outside Jackson, pass to Bain. For the three, and again it's Memphis with the three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
White looking around to the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Bain's got 9. Bain against White. Kicks it to Tatum. Up in time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the floor for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Smart misses. Boston leading by 12. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Brown finds Tatum. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Kennard against White. Kennard, the pass to Roddy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard with a screen on Brown. From 15 feet away, Kennard's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Smart with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Roddy. No scoring in this one. Kennard with the ball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
And now the first time out call here for Boston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Kennard against White. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Tillman passes to Kennard. Inside. Puts the move on. Nice move. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Holiday against Smart. It's stolen by Aldama. Passes it to Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Timeout, timeout.
Substitution on the court. Celtics call timeout. Turn up the noise.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Over in the corner, White. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 3. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy post tandem for them, Jackson and Adams. Bain and Williams are your wingmen. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Adams with the screen on Tatum. Poked away. Stolen by Holiday. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Jumps up and finished off by Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Holiday against Morant. Holiday with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Over to the wing. Holiday up top, guarded by Morant, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Morant surveying the D. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Adams down low. Guarded by Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jackson a screen on White. Payne against Tatum. And he dunks it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. Back to Holiday. Jackson against Tatum. To the inside. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, Brown makes himself the best option in the pick and roll there. That's beautifully done.
Payne for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And the dunk by Tatum.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Morant finds Jackson. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. To the paint. Jackson down low. Tatum on him. Jackson misses. Celtics leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Payne for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Holiday, a screen on Jackson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Outside, White. Up and in on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Jackson. 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Holiday.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Off target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end
Much
of the game.
appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up
Thank you.
for Grizzlies. Focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one. Pocket two, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Payne.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here's Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Conley scanning the floor. Outside, Edwards. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Jackson, a screen on Conley. Feeds to Jackson. Morant outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Conley against Morant. Conley's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. Towns kicks to Gobert. And the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Mark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
It's Morant with the drop. And it's Adams on the follow.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Passes it to Towns. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Payne. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now, here's Payne. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's Conley. Outside, Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Payne looking around. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Lays it up and banks it in.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The dish to Jackson. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. The 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis leading. Crafty move. And Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Good on the second free throw.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Adams finds Bain. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 15 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Bain for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Now Conley. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Towns. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Adams with the slam.
A solid distributor. Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Outside Edwards. The feed to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson passes to Bain. Driving in. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Bain against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to Morant. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jackson misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Towns, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 19.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The kick out to Towns. Towns, a screen on Bain. Edwards drives in. Towns finds Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. Here's Edwards. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Jackson misses. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Bain passes to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. That shot misses. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves ahead. Up. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Smart is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Reed kicks to Milton. Back to Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Reeves got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Milton against Smart. Milton grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 10. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Smart, still without a basket. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Rose comes in for Marcus Smart.
Grizzlies Breakers. Give him a hand.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Off target from three-point range. Here's Alexander Walker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now the pass to Aldama. Down low to the wing right side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Rose passes to Aldama.
Boy, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Milton against Rose. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Anderson a screen on Rose. Milton drops in the layup for 2. Milton's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Picked by Clark. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Milton with it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson a screen on Kennard. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Memphis ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Rose. It's good.
How about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Rose. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Brown finds Reed.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Rose surveying the D. Clark sets a screen for Rose. And that one is good. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Now Milton. It's stolen by Aldama. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 11. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Towns a screen on Bain. Driving to the basket.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards a screen on Morant. To the middle. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Conley goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Morant kicks to Clark. Pass to Jackson. Clark sets a screen for Jackson. And there's the drive. Back to Clark. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. That one drops for him.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Outside Conley from downtown. And he's good on the three ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary. On the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Morant against Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Morant. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Desmond Bain.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Conley against Morant. Edwards looking it over. With the drive. Towns wide open. Here's Gobert. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Morant with the bucket.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Towns a screen on Morant. Morant against Towns. Towns is doubled. Outside Conley to the right side. With the fadeaway. And it's Towns missing.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Jackson down low. Over by Conley. Jackson with the screen. Bain inside the three-point line. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And they go to the intentional foul.
You had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe and they're right there within range, you know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Morant. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Tries to save it, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gobert. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional.
teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Holiday. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3. The shot off that time.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. 3-pointer. And Conley grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. Towns a screen on White. Conley on the attack. Towns against Tatum. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
White, the pass to Tatum. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Here's Tatum following the score by Minnesota. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. White with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. White finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And Boston calls time here. Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Give it up once again for your Celtics entertainment.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A league who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
Richard, we saw a new look for Jaylen Brown in 2023, but injury forced him to don a mask.
Yeah, face masks are kind of infamous right now. Some guys struggle with them. Some guys are defined by it. Didn't seem to bother Brown that much. I will give him that.
Now here's Edwards. Inside, Towns uses the glass on the layup.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the inside. Here's Towns. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 6.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Holiday against Conley. Tatum with a screen to the paint. And finished off by Tatum.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
There's a screen, and the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Towns against Tatum. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Back to White. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Conley. Holiday, that one's good.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from 3, but the defense has to respect his shot.
Holiday against Conley. McDaniels, a screen on Holiday. Outside McDaniels. Here's the teardrop, and the basket is good.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Tatum against Towns. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. Tatum from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's stolen by Holiday. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't know what that word means. Dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Is your squad.
The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Conley. Edwards a screen on Holiday. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. 2 on the clock. The drive by Holiday. It's not going to go for him.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtic. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Towns a screen on Brown. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
On the wing, Tatum. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's tipped. Here's Gobert. Now Conley. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. For three, Conley. Strong finish by Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Right side, Tatum. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Edwards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Buries it from three.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Porzingis sets a screen. Holiday from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A. They had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Edwards looking for an opening. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Tatum with it. He's got 9. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Towns outside. Here's the floater. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 16 points now. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Personal foul.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Towns a screen on White. Edwards against White. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Towns.
Making sure of it. Get your hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done this.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves trail. And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
Reed. The kick out to Milton. Reed sets a screen. Milton passes to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Tries again. That one is off. Tatum with some nice D. White finds Tatum. JT for 3.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And the jam by Brown.
The assist.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Milton against Holiday. Kick out to Brown. A slam dunk by Reed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Boston calls time here.
Fans on the court is your White Squad.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Pass to Tatum. 3 is up. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Towns against Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Over the D. Porzingis finishing inside.
Given Porzingis' overwhelming size, sometimes solid defense isn't enough, especially this close to the rim.
Conley against Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one misses.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Entertainment. Give it up once again.
The Celtics have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Holiday. Towns against Tatum to the inside. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Alec. Fires, top of the key. Again, Boston.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Conley. Towns for three. Hauled in by Brown. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Conley. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
The assist.
Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
A big man, Karl Anthony Towns. No problem taking a little contact.
Now here's White. On the wing, Tatum. Holiday, a screen on Towns. Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the screen. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
And here's Tatum from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yeah, over the course of his career, we've seen Holiday's defense change games. I mean, that's how good he is.
And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our state. Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for... Whoa! Jaylen Brown, do it!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Edwards a screen on Holiday. Conley against Holiday. The shot by Conley, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Tatum with room to shoot. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Holiday against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Tatum finds Porzingis. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
White, the pass to Tatum. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Now, multi-talented swingman Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And he sinks the second.
the line for 3 shots.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Holiday, and he makes it on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and stolen by Brown. White on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Clock at 6. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Edwards pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Conley. McDaniels with it. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday looking for an opening. Tatum a screen on Conley. Holiday passes to White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adapt.
The previous play is under review.
What he does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Towns on a screen. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Pass to Holiday. And he drives in. And they'll get another chance.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Conley finds Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
White for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Count it.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Outside Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple.
Wow, Brown
uses it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Tatum with a steal. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Skijesss is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. You know, Doris, this is one of those marquee matchups that we've been looking forward to for a while.
These are the dates you circle on the calendar. Two great teams, star power on both sides. This is exactly the kind of matchup that gets you glued to the television set.
Now Tatum, after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Holiday goes in. Skijesss can't hit. Smart against Holiday. Smart kicks to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Morant passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
In the corner, Tatum with it. To the paint. That's tipped. Tatum against Williams. To the middle. Outside, White. Brown outside. Tatum kicks to Brown. Outside, Tatum. Back to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Now here's Brown. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Skijesss sets the pick for Tatum. It's the three-point bomb.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Outside Jackson. Bain looking around. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Williams has got 5 points so far. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low, Bain. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Inside. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Skijesss. Williams with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Williams, a screen on Tatum. Outside Williams. Pass to Jackson. Smart wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Holiday gets the bucket.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Holiday against Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Outside Holiday. Pocket 6. Here's Tatum. And the shot is long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Basket counts. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
against Morant. And the Celtics another three. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Morant surveying the D. Bane sets the screen for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Skijesss is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to add something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Ja Morant. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And another basket for Boston.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Bane with the screen on Howard. Morant with it, picked up by Brown. Back to Bane. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. He kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The leaner. It's rebounded by Memphis. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Bane. Jackson a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assist.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tatum passes to Skijesss. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Skijesss. Off on the layup.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. And Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading. Outside Jackson. This one for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Holiday looking for an opening. And that time, also a missed shot. Memphis leading by 5. Morant kicks to Smart. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jackson. In the corner, it's Payne. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
White finds Tatum. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Outside, Smart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Got Rose. Santi Aldama is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Adams. Now Aldama. Out to the right wing. Here's Roddy. He's covered by Brown. 5 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Rose against Holiday. There's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Rose against Holiday. And the pass to Kennard. Pass to Aldama. And the wide open shot from Rose. They get it back. Passes to Aldama. Back to Rose. Pass to Kennard. Shoots over White. Kennard's shot is off. Porzingis with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And clearly Joe Mazzulla wants to talk things over with his team.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. White against Kennard. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Memphis. The pass to Aldama. Here's Roddy. To the middle and stolen by Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Kennard on the wing.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Aldama. Kicks to Rose. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
.143 left here in the third quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Holiday.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Passes it to Jackson. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. White finds Holiday. Celtics passing it around. It's deflected. Morant with the steal. Jackson against White. To stop the drought. A jump hook, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 10 points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Down low. Here's Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Clark against Tatum. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum, an assassin.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Back to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Outside Holiday. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Outside Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Four on the clock. From past the arc.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Jackson passes to Clark. Smart with the ball. Back to Morant. And he gets it to go. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where
Ja Morant, shooting 1.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Tatum against Clark. Tatum passes to Skijesss, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about Skijesss? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Morant outside. Pass to B.I.G. Out to Morant. Outside Jackson. B.I.G. against Tatum. Goes up the baseline. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 20.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Tatum, that's for 2. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Clark against Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Jackson. B.I.G. passes to Morant. Clark with it. He's covered by Brown. Out to Morant. He takes it in, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Skijesss sets the pick for Tatum. Back to Skijesss. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And the Grizzlies leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Bain. He hits Brown with the drive. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Clark. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Back to Porzingis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Misses. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Clark outside. Left side Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Conley kicks to Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Conley, the pass to Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Bain passes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
This kid throws down. Some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Conley against Morant. And it's Conley penetrating, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Morant. Edwards looking it over. Back to Towns. Out to the right wing. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Here's Morant. A beautiful reverse layup.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Morant against Conley. Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Smart. It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Smart. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain with it, working on McDaniels. Here's Clark. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6 out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So it's Minnesota now. 3-point lead. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Morant. Here he goes. And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Towns the screen. And Edwards with the stop.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Conley with the screen on Smart. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smart misses. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. The pass to Towns. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but...
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Conley surveying the D. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant passes to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Edwards against Smart, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Morant outside. Clark outside. Lock at 6. Smart dishes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Edwards against Morant. Edwards passes to Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here comes the break. Here's Smart. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Smart's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved on.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just tell them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Morant finds Jackson. And it's Clark in the corner. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Towns, a screen on Smart. Outside, Towns. Inside, it's tipped. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. You've got Santi Aldama. Rose is out there with Kennard. Then it's Williams. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. And so it's Minnesota with it. 7-point differential. Milton looking around. Pass to Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Here's Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. Minnesota again turning it over. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Passes it to Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama. Driving the lane. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Rose passes to Tillman. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot's good from Milton. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closer. The tray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Milton with it. And there's the pass to Reed. On the wing run. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the way. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Reed with the block. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Reed kicks to Milton. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rose against Milton. Rose passes to Williams. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. 1:49 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Aldama. And nothing is falling for him right now. Timberwolves trail by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Conley finds Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And Williams, here we go. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. For the tie, and it's good on the way. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Rose passes to Aldama, and Aldama slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Rose against Conley. For the lead, Grizzlies with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Conley gets the bucket.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Kennard for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Grizzlies have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here, Sean? He's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So they foul intentionally. And Memphis making a change here. Smart's checked in. Now here is Conley. Down low, Towns. And the rejection by Clark. Bain drives in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Driving to the basket.
This is the Gobert effect defensively. Able to alter shots with that great length.
Conley against Morant. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 4. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Timberwolves call time here. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Outside, Smart. Back to Clark. They need this one. The second chance effort. Morant with a wide open look. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Edwards.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Here's Morant. Driving in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. And it's Clark in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off it. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Gobert with the screen on Smart. Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Intense shot. And the coach's challenge has been issued. For a team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
Previous play is under review.
to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking and the game continues on.
And Gobert's teammates have confidence in him in these spots. This is the type of leader he is.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
On the wing, Bain. Covered by Conley. Jackson a screen on Towns. Towns with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Back to McDaniel. Conley against Morant. Jackson a screen on Conley. Outside for Jackson. He's off from 3. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued.
to it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Here's Edwards. Brown with some nice D.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. He's guarded by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. The kick out to White. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics have another 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Come on, get back for your Timberwolves dancer.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. Boston with a rebound. To the inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Holiday against Conley. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Holiday passes to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Towns. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
Outside Conley, outside Edwards, beyond the arc, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
White, good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. McDaniels, a screen on Holiday. Conley goes in. Driving to the basket. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Holiday finds Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 5 now.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
Here's Edwards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Tatum against McDaniels. Lets it go from the wing. Back to Tatum. Inside, here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. On the wing, Tatum. McDaniels covering. Brown with a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. And the jam by Brown.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. McDaniels, that's good.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. JT for 3.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Tatum, a screen on Conley. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Tatum on the drive. Here's Brown. It doesn't go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 16 points. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the right side. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move for the finish. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great anticipation from Brown. It's almost like he can read the ball handler's mind.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Give him a hand, fans.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. McDaniels, a screen on Holiday. And he buries his first look.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
White with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. Porzingis.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
Edwards a screen on Holiday. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brown, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum passes to White. To the middle. Releases. Porzingis can't get that one to fall.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Edwards against White. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Conley against Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Brown, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum passes Brown. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Free throw good. Brown.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Some assertive play from Towns, basically shrugging off the contact.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Conley. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Give him a hand, fans. The Timberwolves breaking the dance crew.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 16 points for him.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Brown with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Edwards against White. Down low. It's stolen by Tatum. Here we go, all alone. And here's Brown for 3, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Minnesota calls time here.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. At the line for 1. Timeout call for Minnesota. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Timberwolves dancers.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And finished off by Tatum.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
White against Edwards. With the drive. Towns for 3, and that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Holiday looking for an opening to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Holiday against Conley. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Towns. Count it! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will worry that
Second team foul. At the line
in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. No good on the shot. Conley with some nice D. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's covered by Holiday. And they go to the intentional foul. And that one falls for Gobert.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Boston with the ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on McDaniels. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. White, the pass to Tatum. Second chance shot. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Celtic. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from 3, but the defense has to respect his shot.
And stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And he lays it in on the break. And the Celtics lead by 7. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Towns, a screen on White. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second free throw is good. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Conley against Holiday. White, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Tatum from long range. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Holiday passes to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum with a screen. From deep. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota. A minute 42 left in the 4th. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, showing off his competitive fire. Holiday was eager to get a 3 of his own.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Right side, Porzingis. White on the wing, covered by Towns. White, the pass to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Back to Porzingis. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 8. Here's Towns. The putback. Porzingis grabs the board. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And he's unable to get the second one.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum, a screen on Conley. Holiday passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Takes it inside. And the jam by Brown.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Except, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.